Monday the 16th of January, and today's topic, let me just read it out to you. You know, every morning I just, whatever's I've been thinking on or reviewing the day before, certain topics come to me, and I just like to in the morning give you what the topic's about, because during the course of the day, as I find time, I will write it down more, so that you can read it for yourself, and then my thoughts are put together and it's well written. Because as you know, in a blog it's very spontaneous, it's very random, so please read through the transcript, which I'll have on the link below. Right, so what is the topic? So the topic really is you are now in the age of technology. Adapt or die. You have to realize you are now in the age, the technology age. The 1900s, the age of the Industrial Revolution is gone. Everything we know is mechanized, and you get factories and goods are produced at what extreme rate. Now there's a new age of technology. And we have to adapt to it, or we have to start knowing what it's all about, and we've got to adapt our business to it. I focus mostly on small business because I've been in small business all of my life. But as you know, people are categorized in being employees, small business or big business. Now big business is just making use of technology, because the key thing about technology is its huge reach. You can reach so many people. But there's a few other pointers about technology as well that's impacting the change of how we live. But let's talk about that a little bit more inside. As I said, I'm here at N1 City, and I'm now just come back from a meeting with a wonderful church leader, Gerard, as I try to reach all the young people with my entrepreneurship college. So hopefully a presentation can come out of that. Yes, also I'm having a presentation on a wine farm where I'll be speaking to some sales executives, also about computer training, one-to-one training, being on top of your game when it comes to skills development in terms of certain specialist skills which cannot be self-taught, and then also to tell people, whatever age or whatever company, is that young people need to take advantage of this technology age, because they are the new millennials and they know computers. But yet it's not to say that they are good architects, good designers, good engineers. But it's a starting point to know the computer software and then learn on the job as you go along through internships. Okay, so let's go inside, and then what I'd like to do is I'd just like to flesh out a little bit more on another great impact of technology or the internet is still the fact that changes are happening so fast. I mean, you know, you've got to learn now how to create a Facebook page for your business. You've got to learn how to create a website for your business. You've got to learn how to set up a YouTube account or Instagram. There is, with these technology changes, there is a learning process to use these tools. And you know, we're going to falter in the beginning, and even myself, you know, in the beginning it's a learning curve. You struggle and you learn, but you find out what works for you. But to ignore it or to be afraid of this new technology is definitely not the route to go for small business or big business. And you don't have to do it so well in the beginning in terms of how you produce your content, but as long as that content is truthful and people can connect with it, and you can connect with your community as well. So you don't have to compare yourself. I don't have to compare myself with any other people putting out similar content, because I'm really trying to grow my business or broaden my community, and the more I can reach and the more I can use these tools to reach people, the better, because then that I am presenting them my offer, which is different, which is unique, and which is a benefit to them. I mean, one-to-one training. Who offers one-to-one training in Cape Town today and does it professionally and is an expert and has knowledge of the programs? So the more you spread the message out there, or the more people you reach, the better. So that is why we have to start embracing technology. Okay, I don't want to speak too long because I'm in a coffee shop again and it's very loud here. But I'll put it down on paper this afternoon, think about it so you can read it tonight and download it from the internet. See you later. Okay, and welcome. Let me read out what I've written today, just a page on this age of technology we're living in. You're welcome to download the transcript from my website. Okay, so are you adapting to this age of technology, or are you finding yourself being left behind? The Industrial Revolution is over. This is the new revolution of the new millennium. The age of technology is here. Is your business adapting to it, or are you being left behind? Finally, most owners were convinced a few years ago that one had to have a website, but having a social media presence or digital marketing, as savvy tech people call it, is just important today. In fact, it is essential. Today, your business must have a Facebook page and a YouTube channel. It seems so obvious. Why would you not want to have a free platform like Facebook and YouTube, which is the number 2 and 3 most visited websites in the world? Yes, globally. Google has been in the number 1 spot now for more than a decade. Building your own communication platforms is essential to get your brand message out there. You want to promote your offer to as many people as possible without having to overspend on advertising and brochures, which do not always reach your target audience as effective as social media platforms. So this is another way of what we call going wide. In other words, getting your brand in front of as many people as possible. Therefore, it is time that we wake up to the opportunities of technology today. Gone are the 1900s. This is the age of the new young millennials, and they are going to be disruptive in the marketplace and will become a serious threat to. They're going to become a serious threat or a contender to long-established companies. This is just a fact. The best example is Uber. They are so-called killing the traditional taxi industry as we know it. Just like emails have largely killed the delivering of letters by the postman, the postal industry is adapting into becoming predominantly package and logistic companies. So companies that are experience great disruption due to technology, they have to adapt, and we've seen how postal companies have adapted to it. We know in South Africa the postal services has still got a long way to go, and there's a lot of competition as companies turn to delivering packages and they become more logistic type companies. So what's going to happen to the taxi industry, the traditional ones especially? Okay, so the taxi companies have really got a challenge, and they have to adapt or die as the use of online technology becomes dominant in that particular industry. Is your company going to adapt as well by embracing social media as a marketing platform, or are you still saying unlike large retailers, I don't have to reach as many people worldwide because I only have 1 or 2 local retail stores. So small businesses might say, yeah, but I don't need to reach so many people worldwide. Why should I have so many social media platforms or channels? And again, the answer is that even though you are focused locally, you still need to expand and grow your market. So you can do this by using these platforms just to extend yourself. So it becomes another tool you can use to extend yourself. Okay, business owners feel overwhelmed and cannot keep up with the pace of change. Should I have an Instagram platform or as well? And what is Pinterest all about? Is another computer software upgrade really necessary? And how much do you pay an employee to focus on social media for you? Now, you know, these are all legitimate questions, as our technology age has also brought a lot of confusion due to what I call content overload. You know, there's so many programs and apps, and there's so many content being pushed out that it becomes confusing. There's just too much information and content that is uploaded daily. We don't know who and what information to trust. Yet this problem of every amateur being able to provide content on social media and then push themselves as experts on their channel is just the reality and a feature of what is happening today. We will have to learn to live with it. We would also have to learn to do some research ourselves and discern who that person is, and can we trust them and look at their track record. You know, there are many people pushing out content very professionally, using very good cameras and everything, and they basically just re-saying content that they find and repackaging it and pushing it out again and making money of it. But really, a small business is really there to grow a business, to grow a long-term, to have a long-term vision for your business, to really dominate your particular industry, whether it's whatever market you're in, you want to dominate and capture it by building a long-term business. So it's almost like social media has the impression that they are just these fly-by-night in and out money scheme ways of providing content. But really, you want to get to follow people that has got real value, that's got a track record, that's got experience, that knows what they're talking about. So there is no excuses. You have to do the research yourself. You have to invest in digital marketing today, and you as the owner must learn enough about it to acquire knowledge to take responsibility in hiring or going to the right training company to make social media a part of your business. So you have to embrace it. You can't just say because you don't know about it or know much about it, you're just going to avoid it. You need an interactive website with links to Google Maps, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You need to update your website on a regular basis so it no longer functions just like an old-fashioned static Yellow Pages ad. So now I'm really talking to small business owners that get just stuck in their ways. You know how long it took them just to create websites for their business. Now that they finally got a website, it's so static, it's so they don't update it, it's not interactive. We really need to change. Technology is changing fast, and we have to change with it. Okay, so the internet is here to stay. Whether we are business owners or employees, we have to take courses to learn specialist software programs like AutoCAD, SolidWorks, and specialist graphic design products like Corel and also Adobe's Photoshop and Illustrator. It is time we adapt and grow. And there you have it. Technology includes software, and we've got to stay up to date to all the different kinds of software and learning new social media apps So there's a learning process. 2017, we need to learn all about online and computers, because this is the new technology age of the future. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, and it's easy to stay updated and to follow me and to take part in these discussions. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.